Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another video. My name is Carlos and you're in Digital Micropreneur, the channel where we talk about affiliate marketing, make money online and the mindset, and you know that, and thanks for being here. Now, I've been missing for a few days and I haven't uploaded videos. As you know, we're going through tough times right now and unsettling times, but I worked in the healthcare business, and I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor either, but I do maintenance, and I have mentioned this many times, and our schedules have been changed a little. So that's not an excuse, just letting you know why some of the videos haven't been uploaded yet. But I will be now working with this new setup, try to upload my videos constantly like I've been doing in the past, and I will appreciate every single one of you that have stick to it towards this time. Now, this video is about censorship, and it's something that really upset me, and I'm piggybacking off a video that Nathan Lucas on Freedom Influencer released just a couple days ago, and I got a link right in the bottom. There's gonna be a link to his video, and I want you to go take a look at it, because for years I always felt that there's something not right with this world, and there's always politics and business. It never fails. Like, if you work in a company, how many times have you been snubbed to get up to a higher position for somebody else that really is not qualified for it, or it's just because they know someone? And it happens to all of us, and that's why we want to start our own business, our own business, so we can be our own boss and do whatever we want, whenever we want. And that's the whole idea behind this. Affiliate marketing is nothing different, because you will have many people that are going to be promoting the same products as you are, but how you gotta be different than everybody else is what I'm trying to teach you in this channel. But going back to censorship, months ago, and it's one of the top videos in my channel, I created a video, and you're gonna see it somewhere right here, Electrical MD, which is a channel that was talking all about streaming videos, and he was giving great information. But if he was doing something wrong, why didn't he shut his channel before and wait until he reached 1 million people? If they check every single video, then YouTube should have known that that information was not something that was right for people to see. Yet they waited a long time, and then redoing some research, there were some companies, like cable companies, that were really upset about what he was telling people about using Kodi for streaming videos and streaming channels, and they shut him down. And if you see on the video, you will see how everything ties together. And now, with this entire problem that we're having right now, with this pandemic going around, there's a channel, it's called London Real, and has over 1.5 million followers. He interviews people from all walks of life and giving you great information about financial information, physical information. He also touched on conspiracy theories. And he invited David Icke. And if you don't know who David Icke is, he's been doing research on the things that have been happening in the world. How there's a shadow government and a lot of things that they're not right. And one thing I can tell you is, if you feel that something's not right within this world, whether you at work, around with religion or anything like that, do your due diligence, investigate, because there's a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't see, because we're so concentrated on, like, I want to run my business, I want to take care of my family, I want to do all these things, and we concentrate in this little bubble and we don't see the big picture. And that's what David Icke is doing. And he came out into the channel, and when you think about it, 1.5 million subscribers, that's a lot of people that are gonna watch the stream. They released the stream, and I think what he said in his video was that for as many people that they saw the video, they probably did like 5 years worth of views on YouTube. You would think YouTube will be happy. That's a lot of money. There's a lot of ads running in this video constantly, and that was only the live stream. Think about it, how many people are gonna watch that video in years to come. But there was a problem with what David Icke was saying about what the coronavirus and what this virus is, and the new 5G that's coming out. And every time there's a video talking about that 5G is bad for people, they're shutting down those channels, they're shutting down those videos. Why? Right? And the whole premise is, don't we have freedom of speech? Can't we just give information out to people? That's what we're doing this. That's why a lot of people decide to jump into YouTube, not only to make money, but to show people there's other ways. There's not just the conventional way of like getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock or 5 o'clock, get to work, give up your entire life for peanuts when you can make a lot more online if you apply yourself and you know how to run a real business. And they shut down that video. He uploaded it again and they took it down. So why there's no freedom of speech? And why is it that, when people come and try to help others, they take down your videos? And this is not just him. This is only 2 examples, but you can go back and look at everything else that has happened on YouTube. And it's not only YouTube. You see it on Facebook all the time. They shut down some of ads, and they also, take post downs. They take people off Facebook, and you can't log into your account. And the platforms are supposed to be free. Yeah, there's certain rules, and we all have to understand that there's certain rules. But when you know you're doing the right thing and you don't have nothing, or you have not said anything wrong, why they shut down your videos and why you should feel guilty? You're just trying to give people information to help them, right? So Nathan Lucas made a video and he said, always question the narrative and why things are happening right now. And I think a lot of people are starting to waking up to see that something's very wrong with everything that's going on. This is not just about a virus and being quarantined, and now we're like basically on house arrest, if you think about it. So the problem with all this is like, these people have built millions and millions of followers. They work really, really hard. And then they get their business completely taken down and wiped out. And a lot of these guys that were doing videos like this got their channel shut down, and that was the only way they could earn an income. And they basically were left with nothing. So if you tied everything together, right, and you are very careful, I want you to understand this. I know you make quick money online, but how sustainable that can be. These people were very smart. They have websites. They start creating an email list, and that's what I tell you all the time. You have to collect those emails, because if anything like this ever happened to you, whether you have a Facebook group, whether you have a TikTok account, Instagram, whatever it is, and they decide to shut down your business, you can start somewhere else, and you can email all your followers and tell them, you know what, something happened. They took down my YouTube videos. They took down my channel. They took down my Facebook group. Follow me here. And you can still give people all the information that they need through email. So how am I tying all this together? If you decide to start an online business right now, always be aware that there might be something that you do, but maybe you don't think about it, that is bad. And what they decide is they're gonna shut down your channel. They're gonna take down any social media that you use. Maybe you're in Google and you have a blog post and you're constantly on the #1 page. But you know what? Somebody comes along and start crying and they start paying a little bit more money to be on the front page, and then they take you down and you might lose your business forever. It has happened throughout time. And it's something that it's really upsetting, because there's a lot of people that work really, really hard to get to a certain point of success, and then somebody just come along and start crying in these big corporations, and then they take the carpet from under you. Don't let them do that to you. So if you start in a business, the first rule is you have to get an email list. You have to collect emails, because you don't want to be one of those. And you can look cases and cases and cases, people freaking out, people, start crying, on videos and really worried because that's the only source of income they have. So one thing is, do not put your eggs on one basket. So you gotta collect emails and then use other social medias to bring people into that one specific one that you want to do. And like I say, I'm gonna release my course. We're gonna talk about this in other videos. But you know, there's a lot of people that are finding success with TikTok and YouTube, and merge both of them together to, you know, speed the process of getting, you know, subs and getting views. But do not only think that that's the only way. Start having something that is very attainable, or something that is free, something that will help people depending on the niche that you're in. You don't have to be just only in the make money online. It doesn't matter which one it is. You know, create something that you know people want, that you know that people will use as a good information, and ask them, give me your email if you want this. And then walk them through your email every single day so you don't suffer in times like this. Because, you know, this is not gonna be the only time. It's been happening for years. You know, YouTube is not very reliable anymore, and if you really think about it, a lot of these companies are government owned. And if you don't know yet, go check it out and fact check me. Google was supposed to release pretty soon your location. So for people to don't gather in places, you know, and more than 10 people or whatever it is, you know, so there's social distancing this time, you know, that we're in. We're not giving permission to Google to release our locations, but they still do it, you know, and people are just taking it. So be careful with everything that's going on. And one thing I gotta tell you to, you know, is do your own research. Fact check all this stuff that I'm saying. Follow David Icke. Go to London Real TV and watch his videos so you guys know exactly what happened. But also check Nathan Lucas, because he's a guy that's been doing an online business for a long, long time. And actually I was proud of him to come out and say this, because a lot of people are not aware of it. You know, we're all cooped up in our, you know, houses, and you know, some of us have to go to work, some of you probably don't. And all you do is watch the news, and you get these things on your head, and they just keep telling you a narrative. And if you go against the narrative, then you are wrong. Think about that for a second. You know, always question the narrative and do your own diligence and do your own research. But if you want to start your own online business, the number one thing you need to do is think, what can you give in exchange for an email, and start collecting them. Because a lot of business right now, they're struggling. Never worry about that, you know, and especially online. Those that are just pasting the links, you know, what are they doing now? There's not a sustainable business doing it that way. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. You know, like I say, I'm coming out with more. I'm just filming right now, and you know, as the time goes, I'm editing my videos, and I want you to watch the video that's coming right up. You know, when I give you like a whole year plan, how to start your online business. Soon, I'm coming with my course. Like I said, it's been on the works for months, but there's, you know, pick one thing after another, trying to finish it out. And as soon as I release it, I want you to follow it, because once I've seen all these patterns happening, I want to give you the best information and the best way you guys can actually create a business that's sustainable. And when times like this come, you will not be one of those left, you know, in the dust and then suffering because you don't know where to go when your online business is not earning you money constantly every single day. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.